it's Don the Auction Professor here. I just got back from a church sale. I pretty much scooped out all the toys that I found. This is literally from one church sale. Most of this was a quarter. I think I paid $1 for a couple of the bigger dolls, no big deal. This was a quarter, probably 60s. It's supposed to be a Civil War general. It's got name, it's got the price on it. It's actually from Disney, so probably Frontierland or something along that line. It's actually got a Disney sticker still on it. I don't know if you can see that. I worked there. I would say this is much older than I would expect. I will probably put like $20 on it, $27.50. Again, all these here, I believe these are the dollar ones right there. Everything else I paid a quarter for. That'll be $27.50. This one actually has real fur. Actually real leather, everything. I'll probably put like $12-15 on it, probably get 7 or 8. This one I liked. I'll probably have to clean it up a little bit, but it's Dr. Dolittle from the 60s, British movie. This should probably go for 15 or so once it's cleaned up. Again, quarter. This one I haven't looked up. I think it's like a topper or something, but it's got a stand with it and everything. Obviously 70s. I'll probably put another $12 on it. These two I thought were pretty cool and cute. Western Germany, probably early 60s, maybe late 70s. This one I should sell pretty quickly. It looks like an airline stewardess, I would say, or a flight attendant, or whatever the proper term would be to use for that. I think this one will probably go for like 24. This one's pretty cute. It reminds me of like Swiss Miss doll or something along that line. I'll probably put like 15 on it. This is actually one of Charlie's Angels. I've got another one or two of these somewhere in a box. I'll probably put them together. Probably get $4 or $5 out of her in a lot. This is Loving Family. He's got some damage, and the baby. I'll probably put the two together. Somebody might want the head or the pants. I can't remember. Oh yeah, these are Mattel, 1973. But Loving Family, I believe, is the name of them. I'll probably put $14 on the two. This is a big Jim. I've had several of these in the last, say, month or so. He's got a few issues with them, but for a quarter, people probably buy him for parts. His arm still pretty much works. This was like, I don't know, a takeoff of G.I. Joe. This was made in Hong Kong, Mattel, 1971. I'll probably get like $12, $13 for this guy. This is like the elves. It says souvenir of Hot Springs, Arkansas. I wouldn't worry about that so much, but it's like one of the little felt elves you see for Christmas. I sell those all the time for 10 or 15 bucks minimum. Some I sell for 20. I figure since he reminds me of like the Mountain Dew old guy, it's a Christmas ornament. I would imagine he'd probably go for like 24, 27 bucks. I had talked about celluloid toys in another video. These were in there too. I actually think I paid like a quarter for the 3 of these. But these are celluloid. They're actually marked to US made, probably 40s. This one's made in Japan, and this one's made in Japan. So yeah, these are probably 30s or 40s. I'll probably put like $17.50 on the 3 dogs. I'll probably get like 10, 12 bucks for them. Again, I paid like a quarter for these. These are things that everybody just walks right by. Looks like just junk. But you can see right here, you know, quite some money there. This is what looks like a Tammy doll. I don't believe it's an original. A lot of the knockoffs on these still sell. She's kind of squishy rubber. But there was a lot that look like this. I'll probably get like 10, 12 bucks for her. I did pay $1. Even with the coat and all. I haven't really looked at her really well, but if she's a real one, I might get a few more bucks for it. I really don't think it is, though. This one here I thought was interesting. The outfit on him is actually a Ken doll. Actually has say late 50s, early 60s Ken doll label. It's his entire groom outfit. The gentleman looks like a doctor figure that I've seen. I haven't taken him apart, but let's see. Yeah, I don't recognize the number on the back. I'll probably take him apart. If he is what I think he is, I'll probably get like 15 bucks for him. Worst case scenario, I sell the clothes as an outfit in the Barbie section for like 20 bucks, and then take what I can get. I'll probably sell him separately if the doll's worth more, but I'll probably get minimum like 20 bucks out of the doll with it. So that was $1. I figured these two together, they're vintage Barbies. This is early 70s. This is probably late 70s, early 80s. For the two of these, I'll probably get like, I don't know. She's got the click legs, holes in the feet. They're earlier ones. I think this might be like a suntan one, but I'll probably get, say, 17 bucks for the two of them. Maybe at the lowest end 12, but again, $2. These I see, these are Topo Gigio, I believe it is, from maybe the Ed Sullivan Show or something like that. They're actually banks. I thought one had change in it. Maybe not. Yeah, there's still a penny or something in one. That somebody had wrote $1.30. I only paid, I think, 50 cents a piece for these. They're not huge movers. Like 10 years ago, you used to be able to get like 20 or 30 for these. Some of the Christmas ones still sell like that. But I'll probably put these up for like $17.50 and end up taking like 10 bucks a piece for them. Again, I paid 50 cents for these, each one of these, so this was a good deal. They're cute. They've been around for a long time. They're vintage. 1970. They're dated Roy Des of FLA for Florida. It actually has another label on it. Yeah, these are made in Florida. I see these for banks sometimes. I can't remember the name of the artist who designed these, but Topo Gigio, I believe, is the name of the character. I got a few other things there. I don't know how many remember Roly Poly Oly. My kids were very small at the time when it first came out. I pay a lot of attention to Disney. This one actually had a Goodwill sticker on it, so I'm assuming at some point they got it at Goodwill, but I did not get this at Goodwill. It was actually a church sale. I just even noticed that. But it's a Disney store item. I don't remember the year these came out. Let's see here. I guess it's not going to help me because I don't see a date. Usually I always do. If I remember right, it was like 2000-ish. This is worth like 30 bucks. This is the female, and I don't remember her name. Roly Poly was the male. This is his friend. It was a computer-animated Disney cartoon. Most anything from Roly Poly Oly I sell very well. I've had this same one 2 or 3 times last year. I always grab them when I see them. Again, this I think was 50 cents or $1. Either way, I'm going to get like 30 out of it. It's in good condition. It's got a couple tiny little spots. I'm sure they'll clean up. And then I got this dog. Now, I've had him once before. I can't remember the name, but he's worth like 40 bucks. It's like 1986 or... It's a Mattel. 1986, yeah. Just look up 1986 Mattel dog, and I'm sure you'll see it. I've, as I said, had one of these before. I always get the old toys. Toy Fair is one of the better ones to get. It's older than this. Usually they're 70s. The Henry dogs. I'll have to show you some of those. I got a big bunch of those like maybe a week ago. I got the biggest size. But if you don't know what Henry dog is, this isn't it. But if you don't know what Henry dog is, type in Animal Fair and Henry. You'll see. We actually named one of our dogs Henry. Just coincidental, but you'll see how much some of these plushes are worth. Again, I'll probably get like 40, 45 bucks. It might even go for more than that now, but I know it's a money maker. It's a good seller. You don't have to know what it is to be able to sell. As long as you can do some basic research and look at the tag. It's got 1986 and Mattel on the tag. It's just a plain looking tag. You look that up, 1986 Mattel dog, and you're going to find this, I'm sure. I'm a whiz at looking this stuff up. That's the key to making any money, is looking stuff up. If you don't look it up and don't spend the time, you're not going to make any money. You're not going to know what you're getting, or you're just going to pass it on by not knowing it's worth anything. I'll show you some of the other stuff I got there in another video, but this is just toys literally at one church sale. You can see the value in here. There's a couple $100 easy. I don't think I spent more than, say, $9 at this one, at this church sale. So it's a huge investment for something like this. It's a big profit margin. Don't pass them up. Again, Don the Auction Professor. Watch, like, subscribe, and comment to my videos. Thanks.